Have you ever had a neighbor that's so awful they had to be breaking the law?
Babe, stop! Stop!
You know what type of neighbors I'm talking about. Noisy neighbors, ones that steal your property, or worse. So, can you send someone to jail for just being a bad neighbor? Let's take a look at these guys.
Hey man, you can't start a peach business off my tree!
But it's my yard!
It's my tree! Oh my god.
Hey fellas, seems like you have a legal problem.
No, I have a doofus problem.
What you guys need is Law by Mike. What seems to be the problem, boys?
Man, this dude took my peaches from my tree!
What? No, I got my peaches from my side of the fence in my yard. Some of the peaches were even in my grass.
Well, the tree trunk is completely on his side of the fence, so it's actually his tree.
Fine, I'm just gonna cut off all the branches. I need my models to tan here.
No, he can't do that!
Actually, he can. If there's branches on his side of the fence, he has the legal right to trim it, but he can't come over to your side of the fence and harm the tree itself.
Ha.
But my guy, you can't do anything to the tree that is firmly on your neighbor's side without his explicit permission.
Fine, do I have to get back all the peaches?
Not all the peaches. You can't go and pick the peaches off his tree, even if it's on your side of the property. But courts are divided on whether if it falls on your property, you can keep them, so check your local laws.
Well, I guess some is better than none. Hey! They're still in my grass.
Looks like my work here is done, fellas.
Wait.
Did I miss something?
Oh, how did you? Yes, you missed something. I think my conniving neighbor's been encroaching on my property.
Oh, that could change things entirely.
You see that line in the grass right there? That's where my fence used to be. I think he's been moving my fence right under my nose. And now he's in there, eating my peaches. What should I do, Mike?
Well, the first thing you should do is to make sure you can prove that it's your property being encroached on.
Yep, he put a fence over my land. It says right there.
The best thing to do is to act quickly. Talk to your neighbor. 90% of the time, it's a simple misunderstanding. But if you don't get this stuff sorted out, you could have trouble selling your house. Or worse, they could claim ownership of your property if left unchecked.
Oh no, I'm stopping this.
What do you want?
You moved my fence to get to those peaches, and that's a crime. Give me back my peaches or I will sue.
Says who?
The law.
I want to do something. No, you're gonna spill my peaches.
What's
man.
going
Get
on
all
now,
my peaches in
fellas?
my yard. Hey, is that my milk? Mr. Mike, I moved the fence, and I apologize. I'll move it back. But this man plays his music in his garage every night, and it sounds like he ain't never played an instrument before in his life.
What I do on my property is my business, and you can't tell me what to do.
Well, actually, he can. Maybe not him specifically, but almost every community has a noise ordinance designating certain quiet hours. Some even have limits on how loud a noise can be. If you want information about the noise ordinance in your town, you can search online, go to a public library, or contact your city attorney.
All in favor of no loud noises after 9 p.m.
Aye.
So it shall be.
City councils are weird.
Agreed.
I still don't see why I have to keep my noise down when his dog's gonna be barking all day.
There's no laws against barking dogs.
Well, in some areas, barking dogs are covered by specific laws, or they're covered by the same noise ordinance we discussed earlier. Your local animal control can give you more info on that.
How do we solve this issue without going to court?
First, talk to your neighbor. They may not know that their dog barks when left alone. Suggest a solution like dog obedience school or citronella collar. Agree on a plan and check in a few weeks.
Okay. Hey man,
Nope.
what else?
You could try mediation. Many cities have community mediation groups with volunteers to help.
So what are we gonna get?
I could help.
Perfect.
Okay, listen, I need to keep making noise in my house because I'm giving music lessons to make ends meet. You can't shut me down if I'm operating a business from my home, right? Don't say it.
Well, if they aren't breaking any noise laws, they could still be in trouble if their home is in a neighborhood zoned for residential use only.
What does this mean for my music lessons? And turn?
Well, you're in one of those zones, so you might be in violation and reported to the zoning board.
Yeah, we'd take care of it.
How deep does this cult run?
This city never sleeps.
And with any noise issue, even if a law isn't being broken, your neighbor could take you to small claims court for causing a nuisance.
You're free to go.
So what do we do now?
I just wanted my peaches back.
Honestly, guys, the best way to deal with this is to not even get me involved. Just talk to each other. Not with hostility, but with neighborly love.
Wait! What if we can't get along?
Get other neighbors to help you talk to your neighbor. More voices can make it more effective. Or get a community mediator to help. If you have to go to court, gather evidence.
What kind of evidence?
You know, like written logs of when the noise occurred, recordings of the noise, and your attempts to stop the noise, like written letters to your neighbor. Now, you need to give him back his peaches. And you need to find a quieter job.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
All in a day's work.